Hey guys, welcome back to episode 1 of Adventure Island 2, and now we're gonna start. And this is the first big world map of all the worlds. As you can see, we have Fern Island, Lake Island, Desert Island, and going in clockwise order. Desert Island, Ice Island, Cave Island, Cloud Island, Volcano Island, and in the middle, Dinosaur Island. And let me just stop for a second here. And you notice you can see palm trees and mountains and forests, caves and lakes and ferns in this stage. But then you notice one little tiny thing. And that's way over here. What the hell is that supposed to be? I don't know about you, but did SpongeBob's house just get smashed on Squidward's base? Is that really what that is? After 15 years of playing this game, I still don't know what that thing is supposed to be. And, you know, I don't know. Supposedly it's supposed to be called a living wall. But I don't get it. Walls are supposed to be flat. So anyways, here's the game, and it's a basic standard platformer kind of level, and you get most of your weapons and items from the eggs. And in the first egg there was an axe, and if you already have an axe already, then it becomes a skateboard, which you can go really quickly through the stage, as you can see. And basically all you have to do is watch out for all these enemies. And the cards that you get, the hearts, the diamonds, the clubs, and the spades, those are all dinosaurs in this game. So anytime you see one of those kind of things, items are laying around, make sure to grab those. Specifically, the heart is the blue dinosaur, the spade is the red dinosaur, and the pterodactyl is the club, and then the swimming dinosaur, which I don't remember what his name is, but who cares. He's the purple diamond. So anyways, what you can do with your items when you start the beginning of every level, you can either put your items away or take out more items for you for that level. And basically for these stages, all I'm going to be doing is storing a lot of it, because you know, you get so much stuff in this first world that's like really easy. It really makes this game really easy if you start from world 1. Now if you start from like 5 or 6, then it starts really getting hard, because when there's actually a special code to skip some of the worlds and stuff, and if you use that code, you don't start off with any weapons or items. So trying to find something at the very end of the game is kind of hard. So most of the time I usually start off at the beginning, but I have been able to beat this game even on starting from world 8, and it's not that easy though. You know, because you have, like I said, when you start from world 8, you get no items and weapons, and you're basically by yourself, you know. You get one axe at the very beginning, and then that's it, you know, from the level. And that's all you can work with. So anyways, this level is the Volcano Mountain stage, and all you have to mainly worry about in this level is just the birds and those little tiny snakes guys, so it's pretty easy. Like I said, this is World 1, they're just introducing everything, and I'm just gonna clear up one little thing about this game and how people have been saying stuff has been random. It's random how Higgins goes to each stage. Actually, that's not true. There's no such thing as randomness in this game. It's actually all predetermined. You know, they hard-coded every single pathway for you. So there's no randomness here. If you chose the third egg every single time, you will go the same path every single time. It is not, you know, there's no randomness to it. You know, randomness means that if, you know, you don't know when it's gonna come up, what will come up until you actually get it. So that's one thing that's been a mistake that a lot of people say. And by the way, this little egg right here in this forest, you can skip the island if you want to do that. However, you know, since I'm trying to strive for a full completion of the 80, there's actually 80 levels in this whole entire game. I'm going to try to do all 80 levels and go through every single one. So anyways, let me just tell you exactly what eggs you need to go from the first stage and the second stage. In this part, because we have to go to the cave next, any egg will take us to the cave. So there you go. In the first stage, when we had the palm trees and stuff, if you take eggs 1 through 3 or 8 on that stage, then you go to the volcano. And I believe I took the third one. So that's why I went to the volcano. But if you take 4 through 7, it takes you to the forest. So there's no, like I said, it's predetermined. So if you choose the 4th egg, you will go to the forest. And when I took the volcano stage, if you took 1, 2, 7, or 8, then you go to the cave. And if you chose 3 through 6, then you get then you go to the forest. So there's always a little tiny thing. There's always little tiny things in this game where, why would Higgins do any of that stuff? I don't know. It's just the way that they programmed it, I guess. Oh, and by the way, this B thing here allows you to keep your items if you get a game over. So make sure to grab that. It only appears in this cave. So if you didn't get it in this cave, you're pretty much screwed. You know, you don't have any continues, basically. And so here we go. So if we choose, in this egg, if we choose 1 through 3 or 8, then we go to the forest. And we chose the 2nd egg, we go to the forest. So, and if you chose 4 through 7, you go to the lake stage. So, and we'll be able to go through every single stage, hopefully. And if I need to, then I'll just die on the boss. And that's the one thing about the boss, though, you have to be careful with. And this egg right here has eggplant, which also drains the health away. At the top, you see that there's a bunch of lines. And that's basically how much time you have to beat the stage. If you get hurt, if you hit one enemy, you die. If the time runs out, you die. If you fall into a pit, you will die. You know, so there's only 3 ways you can die in this game. So, and in this bird right here, there's a blue heart in here. So make sure to grab that if you have one of the axes. And there you go. There's our forest stage. This is the 2nd forest stage of this world. And now for this stage, if you take 1, 2, 7, or 8, you go to the boss. 3 through 6 takes you to the Fern stage. Right there. Yeah. So we took 3. There we go. There's our Fern stage. And it's helpful to have a red dinosaur in this stage, but it's not needed. You actually get one towards the middle half of the thing. I'll see if I can show it. I think, and there's also a bonus stage in this world. I know that I'm talking quite fast. There's a lot. Here's the red spade dinosaur that shoots fire out of his mouth. But I know I'm talking really fast, and there's a lot of stuff to cover. That's because this is the first world, and there's a lot of things going on, and just trying to get all the mechanics down. There's a lot of things to talk about. So I think, yeah, the bonus stage is coming up right here in this 2nd palm tree right here. And it also will make its noise when you come to a hidden egg, so make sure to always check and listen for those strange noises. And in this bonus cloud stage, you can get an axe. There's a way to get this axe and a dinosaur. I don't try to be too risky, you know. Typically, there's a lot of dinosaurs and a lot of axes in this game, so make sure to. You don't really need to grab everything in every single area. But, you know, typically the red dinosaur is the best because it allows you to go through this lava stuff and you will not die at all. If the blue goes into the lava, he dies. If the diamond or pterodactyl does, he dies too. So in this stage, 1, 2, and 8 actually go to the boss. 3 and 4 go to the lake, which I chose 3, and 5 and 6 and 7. 5, 6, and 7 take you to the cave stage. It's actually a climbing stage. So here's our first world. Why am I saying world? Water stage. And here's our diamond friend. He allows us to swim a little bit, quite quickly through the stage. So it can. And the one thing I don't like about this dinosaur, I have to say, is that he kind of glides through the water, you know, almost too fast. Like you need him to slow the hell down, you know. Now you're going too fast. Higgins goes really slow and Diamond goes too fast. I don't know. They should have slowed it down a little bit. And there we go. And at this stage, any egg will take us to the cave stage, so. That's really weird though. We've been able to go to the boss stages for the forest and that palm tree stage, but now the lake we can't go to the boss directly. It's really weird. So yeah, as I said, that this cave, and there's some really weird glitchy things that are happening at the top, as if you can really if you can tell. I don't know. There's some really weird, strange stuff happening. But yeah, it's a climbing stage. You just gotta avoid a lot of stuff here. Just watch out for the skulls and stuff, and make sure not to touch them, because, like I said, any touching of any enemy is instant death. You only get one hit and you're dead. But luckily the levels are not that difficult, so you don't have to worry too much about redoing it, you know. Hopefully you have a lot of items and stuff. By the end you have a lot of items, you won't have to worry too much about, you know, making it to the end quickly or having to rush through it or anything. And anyways, we're on our final stage, so any egg will take us to the boss now. And there we go. There's our pineapple upside down Squidward, whatever it's supposed to be, boss. And the boss actually has a separate section in it. And I do have to say, if you don't beat the boss in this game the first time around, if he kills you or you fall into a spike pit or something like that, you will have to start over the whole level again. And on top of that, if the boss has not made it all the way, if you haven't beat every single stage in this world, he will move to another stage until either he has no more spaces to go or you beat him. So that's a real pain, because then you have to play the whole level again, you know. So try to beat the boss if you can the first time around, so you don't have to worry about him ever moving around. And I believe this is the first stage that you get your club or pterodactyl. This one's a little tricky to get, though, I have to say, sometimes, because this palm tree is freaking in the way. And now we can just go directly to the level, and he allows you to fly. His ascending, though, is quite slow. He falls much more quickly, though. That's really weird. They should fall or ascend the same speed. Anyway, so here's the first boss, and this is what it looks like. It looks like a big fat pineapple. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be. And anytime they turn a different color, you know that they're pretty much dead, so just gotta watch out for all this stuff. And anyways, and there he goes, he dies. And we are done with Fern Island. So this stage had 9 stages. This world had 9 stages. There are 5 that you need to complete in order, as the minimal, you have to complete 5 to beat this world. And that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna go to Lake Island next time, and we'll see how that one goes. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was really quick, and I know I was talking quite a bit, but I just wanted to get all this stuff down, and I know the action goes by really quickly. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you guys next time for World 2, Lake Island. Take care. Bye.